We broke this story on News 8 at 5. A patient at the Kalamazoo Psychiatric Hospital died back in March. Health reasons were listed as the cause. But Target 8 learned there may have been a cover-up, that a nurse's inaction may have caused the death of that patient. In fact, 3 people no longer work there because of it. New tonight, we're asking the State Department of Health how this happened. And 24-hour News 8's Heather Walker is talking to family. Heather?
Marley, the family is very upset tonight. They've had to deal with the loss of a loved one, and now this, an unreported neglect case and possible cover-up. Does it seem like management was trying to cover up any mistakes?
We do feel that there was a pattern, that this had happened a number of times.
The state health department is being open about this, telling us there are a number of things that went wrong at this state psychiatric hospital.
And that is something that we are very concerned about. We acted as quickly as we could to address it.
According to the state report obtained by Target 8 through the Freedom of Information Act, back in March, 68-year-old Majel Udall had been treated for pneumonia, but was still suffering from shortness of breath. The report found that a nurse aware of her issues failed to pass it on at the end of her shift. Udall ended up removing her oxygen tubes and died.
My aunt's life was in the hands of the people at the hospital, and she deserves the very best care as every single patient does.
I spoke with family over the phone who tell me she was the youngest of 8 children. The whole family is upset.
If they have any inkling that there is something wrong, they are to report it to the Office of Recipient Rights, because ORR is charged with protecting our patient rights in our facilities.
And that didn't happen.
And that didn't happen.
The state says it was a failure of the system and the staff. Interviews included in the investigation show that the director, Dr. James Coleman, created a culture where only he was to report any possible neglect cases. The state found one official wrote a report with the details of alleged neglect and miscommunication, but they were deleted. What are you doing to make sure that this doesn't happen again?
So in addition to changing leadership, as well as educating staff, we want to make sure that moving forward, the leaders that come in, who we bring in, feel that they have the tools to be able to make changes, to continue to make changes at the culture at KPH.
The director of the hospital has resigned. The director of nursing has been fired along with the nurse. Now tonight I asked the state if there are any other deaths that happened here that may have been the result of possible neglect. They tell me they have investigated this and are confident this is the only one. Live in Kalamazoo, Heather Walker, 24-hour News 8.